All right, we're going live. Sit down. We're going to go live, number 112 here. I want to get it in because there's a game that's going to start. So I'm going to do this quickly. So I'm going to let people sign on and go through the same routine. And there was other stuff I wanted to talk about tonight, and I'll end up pushing it to tomorrow. You'll see some posts about it. It's about that game recovery project that we are going to bring out. So keep an eye out for that. But I'm going to go quickly with my live here tonight. I do see a few people are signing on. Going to try to get moving with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out tonight. Now, we'll see how this impacts things. If you can't tell, I'm in a bit of a rush. I know how this goes. Sit. So I brought her out. She came right off a place. She came right in here. She is not settled whatsoever. And I'm going to get right into it because I don't want to miss a kickoff. So we'll see if this affects it. I may have to make a mental note of this, and I may have to make a physical change and go, you know what, if you want to have a good session, slow the hell down, because you're just trying to push, and it might not work that well. So I'm preempting that to myself to go, you know what, get 5 good minutes of it with a good pace and cadence rather than 20 minutes of struggling because I want to hurry up and get done. It sounds counterproductive. Slow down in order to speed up. Well, that's how all of our training is. I tell that to a lot of people. Slow down and watch how quick things go. But a lot of times we have the mentality of kickoffs in 25 minutes. I got to get through this, and all of a sudden we might get 25 minutes, but we take steps backwards as opposed to forward. So I've got some text messages coming in. So we do have some people coming on. Amber's in, Hunter's in, Joe is in. Carol from Michigan. Chelsea's in. Go Pack, nothing. Taylor, Charlie, Chris, if you're a Packers fan, you can sign off tonight. Come here. No, I won't. We won't get personal with it. Come here. Come on. Sit. All right, so I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start out with a bumper that she did pretty well with yesterday. Hold. 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 Very good. Hold. 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 Look at that. That's a beautiful position. Hold. Very good. Hold. Hold. Very nice. Come here. Good. And sit. 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 Hold. 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 Very good. Dead. That's a very good girl. That's excellent. That's the best rep I've had yet. And what's her first one? Sit. Hold. 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 Very good. Hold. 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 That chin goes down when I walk up. I don't want that. Hold. Right there. I'd like her to be, instead of cowering down with it, I want her to come up with it. Hold. So if I can get her to do it this time, when I come to her, then when she comes to me, I should be able to replicate it. Hold. Good. Hold. Hold. Very nice. Hold. Good. Dead. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Hold. Hold. Very good. You can see, since I've changed this, hold. Her head's going up. Hold. Very good. Hold. It's a little low for me right now. Hold. 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 Very good. Hold. 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 See how that head came up? Came up really nicely. Hold. Very good. All right, come here. Hold. Hold. Right here. I want to get her to come right to me. Hold. Out of habit, she does what? Hold. She sits and then these little eyes come up to me. Hold. That's a good girl. Good. Dead. That's a good girl. So I'm gonna move closer to the idea of what the end product should look like. Sit. Hold. 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 That's a real nice spot. Hold. And her chin is going up. Hold. Very good. Here. Good girl. Right to me. Right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here. 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 Hold. Hold. She's out of position. Hold. There. Very good. You guys can't see that, I don't think. Hold. Excellent. Dead. I'm going to move this down so you can see that. I apologize. I missed that one. That was just a real nice... She adjusted. What I didn't like about it is she went around me, but that's okay. I'm not going to be too picky. Come here. Come on. Come on. Here. Sit. Hold. Now, I'm using that hold. I'm using that skinny fire hose bumper of ours. Hold. She does real well with it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stop her right about here so you can see her delivery. Hold. And I love how that head is going up. And it's almost out of muscle memory, I think, is what's happening. Right into position. Right into position. Hold. Very good. Here. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold. Hold. I'm going to help her get in the right spot. Hold. There. Very good. Good. Hold. Hold. Dead. Very good. This tripod is not doing exactly what I want it to do here. So, I'm going to tip this down a little bit more. I really want to see you guys, have you guys see the delivery. Now this is what, 3 in a row like this? Hold. Hold. I did notice that she likes to skirt around me. She wants to skirt around me. So this time, if I have to, I'm going to shield that. I'd like to get her delivery right here. She's got a perfect starting spot right there. Her level is real nice. Hold. Hold. Here. Good girl. Right here. 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 Now let's get you over here so you can see. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, 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 no. Hold. 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 There's her eyes. Good. Very good. Hold. Good. Dead. Now, the position she needs to be at when she gets good is when her eyes look at me. So when she came up, she was kind of looking on a plane that way. And then I said, come on. And all of a sudden she looked up at me and I said, there's her eyes, I think I said, but I should have marked it with good. Good, nice finish. So that's what I'm looking for. Come here. One more and I'm going to call it good. Nice little progress tonight. I'm not even going to change bumpers. Hold. No reason to go backwards right now. Hold. Hold. Again, a really nice starting spot. I'm going to move here so that you can see it a little better. I'm going to try to get her to deliver right here. Good. Here. 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 Hold. Hold. I got her eyes. Hold. Very good. Good. Hold. Dead. And there it is. So, a quick one tonight. A nice clean one tonight. This is going to be a record. So, I'm going to spin this around. See if we've got any questions. See? And I should end it with some solid finish here. A real solid finish of control. Enough of this Go Pat Go stuff. Gotta say, I'm thinking about finding a new product, seeing you wearing that jersey. Hunter, come on now. Come on. Joe Ashley got in. Pruka joined in. Pruka left. Hey, bear down. Boy, man. Wrong state, I guess. You know what growing up in Green Bay did for me? It gave me thick skin, guys. This is water off a duck's back. Yeah, I can't say anything after the Falcons game. Okay, so now Live with Spry has turned to football. Now there's what I like. Good. Good girl. She heard me. Very good. The green and gold. I'm going to read all this. Oh boy. Just get out of the field. Angie, did you shoot any tonight? Notice that you don't have to... Now, Hunter actually is going to ask a dog question. I've noticed that you don't have to tell her to stay when you put her... When you put the pout... When I put the bumper in her mouth. Don't have to say... You don't... Let's see. I've noticed that you don't have to tell her to stay when you put the pouch in her mouth. I think you mean the bumper. Is that the placement training coming into effect, and when she sits, she stays, otherwise told? It's not place training, but I know what you're getting at here, Hunter. It's not place training. It's different. What I talk about sit to me means stay, and my dogs it means stay. Sits permanent. Sits long term. I can call a dog off a sit occasionally. I will. I don't make a habit of it, and I really don't make a habit of it when they're young. It compromises that steadiness that we work so hard for. Stay is forever. I never call a dog off stay. So when I tell a dog to sit, they are in a habit of staying there. So in this situation, this is one of the rare times that I will call a dog off a sit. So I tell her to sit, she sits. She's used to sitting and not going. I am calling her and recalling her to me for this drill to get this idea of with something in my mouth now I have to deliver. So I am calling her off of it. So I'm certainly not going to tell her to stay and then call her off because it'll erode her steadiness. So sit means stay. Sit is, I can call a dog off a sit, and I will occasionally, but I don't get into a habit of it. And I really don't when they're young. No different than I don't ever call a puppy off a place. Ever. I never call puppies off place because what happens is then they start anticipating it and they come break off a place. So when they're little, I walk over to them and I physically pick them up. When they're too big to physically pick up, I go over to them and I touch them. I get right next to them, come on, and I help them off the bed. So that eliminates them with their creeping, and it eliminates them with their stepping off, and it eliminates them with their breaking. So Rochelle got in, Aaron Garlock got in. Chase, good evening, Rocky. The green and gold keeps coming. Girl Spry, lots of positives. It was a really nice, yes, Chelsea, and I'm glad you say that. So probably if you rewind it and watch this again, there might have been one correction in there and a lot of positives because she did a lot of good things and she didn't really need a lot of correction. I think we don't talk about that nearly enough. I correct and praise to get behavior changes. I probably praise as much or more than correction, but we don't talk about it nearly as much. So we need to realize and recognize the success and mark the stuff I want as well with some praise. So she got a lot of verbal tonight, and she's going to have a nice spot to watch the game. She'll be on place. I just took her Packers jersey that Steph had on her off. I'm sure you'll see pictures of it later. Jeff says, now Jeff is just backpedaling. It's okay, Jeremy. You're still all right with us. You're ready for me to tell Jeff to you know what. Come on now, Jeff. Don't backpedal. Stick by your team and bash us Bear fans because at the end of the game, I might have something to say. I might not. Rocky says he doesn't care about football, but he likes Spry. I don't mind. I don't blame you. Shadows into a week of hold conditioning. Awesome. And a thumbs up, I'm assuming means it's going well. Clint's in. Nicole Larson got in. This is like this time slot. You like this time. What time is it? 7:30-ish? Yeah, the Bears still suck, he says. Easy now. Easy. Vicky, I don't mind it either. The problem is I'm usually not home in time for this. I usually, by the time I do my live with Spries, I know they're pretty late, especially for East Coasters. And I probably do need to try to bump it back. And hearing that comment, I'm going to make an effort to try to do that, Vicky. I'm also going to try to do some things live tomorrow, possibly if I can. If I can, I'm going to record them. They're game recovery related. Anyone who's interested in game recovery, keep an eye, stay tuned. I made a post. I'm going to be adding. I forgot to put the picture in. I'm going to add the picture in tonight. But it's game time. Uh-oh, we better roll. So The game recovery stuff, guys, we're making a project. It's going to be hashtag Dogbone Recovery. And we're going to build a recovery team, and the website is live right now. You can sign up for it. You're going to get t-shirts for it. You're going to get training bowl or water bowls, whistles. You can get stuff. It's free. You have to be active on our social page. You have to share pictures. You have to, if you're training and you don't have any pictures or stories to share, you just got to share your training. But we're going to go through it together as a team. I've got every dog of every age that people will be able to relate to, and it's going to be real interactive. So if you go to our website now, you can find it in the top left corner. There's also a link on the post that I made earlier. It's going to our training team, recovery team, and you got to fill out some information on it. We don't have it in there yet, but put your t-shirt size in the comments. There will be a spot where you're going to mark your t-shirt size so that I know and don't have to email you or message you to get it. So that's that. You guys have a great rest of your evening. Bear down. That's all I'm going to say for now. We'll talk tomorrow. Have a great night.